My story, give the people a chance to hear my story. A lot of times, the people hear just, they hear what the media put out there or what the people want to say about Floyd Mayweather.
Roy Jones and Floyd Mayweather, two different weight classes. Roy Jones was able to do things that a lot of people don't give him the credit for, the way he went up in his body, the way he would basically go up in his weight sizes, his weight classes, and just keep on, winning and being phenomenal in every class that he touched.
Sugar Ray Leonard could do everything Floyd could do, right? But at a more explosive rate, in my opinion. Let me just say this. Sugar Ray Leonard offense was more explosive to me than Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather might have the best defense we ever saw.
Floyd Mayweather has clapped back at Roy Jones Jr., branding him a loudmouth and accusing the public of blindly believing media narratives without understanding the full story. Mayweather emphasized that his success didn't come from flashy television appearances. It was forged through relentless struggle and hard work. He believes critics like Roy simply don't grasp the obstacles he's had to overcome throughout his career.
Say about Floyd Mayweather, whereas they don't see the Floyd Mayweather that gives back. There's so many people that's in this gym, that I've been there for. And we're not just going to talk about financially. We're going to talk about just giving my time, being able to help fighters, teach fighters, give my advice on, how to move certain ways when you're trying to get into the sport of boxing. My team that's here with me, everybody that's in this gym, it's so many different familiar faces that I've been seeing for 26 years. And I will always be loyal to those that's been loyal to me. So, as far as my documentary that's coming out.
Roy Jones Jr. reignited debate by asserting that Floyd Mayweather wouldn't stand a chance against Sugar Ray Leonard in the ring. His comments sparked widespread discussions among fans and analysts, focusing on stylistic differences between boxing eras. Jones argued that Leonard's speed, power, and adaptability would pose serious challenges, suggesting that even Floyd's elite defensive skills might not be enough against such a dynamic opponent.
Floyd Mayweather, you petty as hell, bro. Let's get straight to it. Floyd Mayweather is petty as hell. So if y'all not up to speed of what's going on, the legend Roy Jones Jr. basically made a comment that he feels that Sugar Ray Leonard could have beat Floyd Mayweather. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, as good as Floyd is and as great as he is, you know what I'm saying, I kind of agree with Roy Jones Jr. Now let's just get to Floyd Mayweather's pettiness. Floyd Mayweather makes not really a post, but a Instagram story of him watching Roy Jones get knocked out on numerous occasions. Floyd, you are the petty king. So he's there in his Fendi robe and he's looking at clips of Roy Jones getting knocked out. Man, Floyd, that's so petty. You are so petty for that. Listen, even though Roy Jones got knocked out on numerous occasions, he had a phenomenal career. I mean, he's a legend in the game, one of the best boxers we ever seen. He just so happened to have some fights that he got knocked out, and it just what happened. But damn, Floyd, you didn't have to.
Analysts have weighed in, urging Roy Jones Jr. to move past his feud with Mayweather, especially since a fight between them seems increasingly unlikely. They note that Floyd has shown zero interest in stepping into the ring with Roy, and the ongoing verbal sparring serves little purpose. Instead, they advise Roy to focus on preserving his legacy and exploring other ventures rather than pursuing a bout that will likely never happen.
Somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message. It worked, because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always ready. Wide open, ready to go. Just call me.
All right, Roy calls out Floyd Mayweather, and this ain't a good look. Come on, man. Roy addicted to the game like Jordan Payton. Roy need to go sit down, man. And Floyd Mayweather don't fight black fighters, even in exhibitions, dude. He ain't trying to fight nobody melanated. Go on, sit down, Roy. I know it's a big bag between that. You fought Tyson, and just let it go, bro. Keep it moving, man. These guys need to let go boxing and go enjoy life.
Jeff Mayweather, Floyd's uncle, has also spoken out about the escalating exchange. He believes Roy initiated the conflict and that his comments naturally triggered Floyd's response. Jeff questions the logic behind demanding a fight over a mere remark, especially when the bout has slim chances of happening. To him, this feels more emotional than competitive. He suggests Roy's frustration stems from Floyd's enduring success, his continued relevance in the sport, and his status as one of boxing's biggest draws. Jeff's message is clear: Roy should let it go. Floyd isn't interested in fighting.
You talked about Floyd first, and then he basically just fired back in a different way. So, I mean, why would you want to fight somebody just because they said something? He did the exact same thing that you did.
Because he felt like he was questioning his manhood and stuff, showing the clips of him getting knocked out.
They ain't
like
got shit
stuff.
to do with no fucking manhood.
Well, obviously he does to Roy. What are you getting mad at me for? Roy's the one that...
You the one talking that bullshit manhood. They ain't got shit to do with no
Well, why
manhood.
would he want a street fight? He says personally he wants a street fight.
He want a street fight because he got mad. That's all. He got mad because what Floyd did.
He wants some Rocky V type stuff, Tommy Gunn and Rocky in the streets.
Maybe you want that. I don't know.
You think Floyd would ever want that?
Well, I mean, the thing is this.
Or maybe they do it in the doghouse late at night.
If him and Floyd was at the same weight, yeah, they could do it. It would be no problem at all. I mean, this man weighed over 200 pounds. Floyd walking around that body about 147, 150 at the most.
Logan Paul was big too.
Roy Jones Jr. hasn't held back when questioning the caliber of Floyd Mayweather's opponents. He bluntly asks, who has he really fought? His criticism goes deeper than rivalry. It targets the foundation of Floyd's legacy. Roy argues that while both are legends, Floyd's career has polarized fans. Many, he says, dislike Floyd not because of his record, but due to his constant self-praise and flashy persona. For some, it's confidence. For others, it borders on arrogance. Roy believes that boasting without consistently facing the toughest opponents naturally invites criticism.
Top 5?
No, not in my book. No,
not even top 10.
Maybe top 10 in my book, yeah, but not top 5.
10.
He's maybe top 10, but not top 5. Floyd can fight. Don't get it wrong. Floyd can fight. But here's what my problem is. Well, I understand. I know you're a Floyd fan. Yeah. But here's my problem. Who did Floyd fight that was on his level when he fought him? Only Canelo. That's it. Don't give me that stuff about the other guy that was going to prison. He know he going to prison when he get through. And then to take it even further.
He fought Cotto.
Cotto was not on his level. Wait. See, stop. Let me finish first. Cotto.
You asked me a question.
Cotto already was done. And Cotto an all-time great? No. Cotto's an all-time Puerto Rican great. Cotto's not an all-time great in boxing.
I agree with you.
He's an all-time Puerto Rican great.
I
All
agree.
right, so that's not a great fight. That's not on your level. Pacquiao. You waited till Pacquiao got knocked out by Marquez before you fought him. If you'd have fought him 4 years ago, it'd have been something. Because both of y'all were here. We'd have found out who the best was. You waited till Marquez knocked him out, now you fought him. If I wait till somebody beat James Toney before I fight him, do I get credit for being the greatest fighter of all time because I beat James Toney?
No, you don't.
No, I don't. So my point is, you didn't do it the right way. You know that. Who else did you fight besides them? Best 2 names you can pull up besides Canelo.
What I'm saying is that who do you think around that time would have even beaten Floyd that he didn't fight?
So my point is, I'm not gonna say who
because
would have
I can't name a person.
I'm not gonna say who would have beat Floyd. Like I said, I'm just saying Floyd never fought nobody that was of his equal. He didn't fight a James Toney. He didn't go looking for a James Toney.
Floyd Mayweather's career is widely regarded as a blueprint of sustained excellence. His prime years were marked by unmatched defense, adaptability, and consistency. Whether people admire or critique his style, his accomplishments are undeniable. Roy's recent remarks, likely triggered by Floyd's comments about Muhammad Ali, have been seen by many as overly personal. Critics believe that questioning Floyd's entire legacy overshadows any valid points Roy may have. In the court of public opinion, Floyd's place among boxing's elite is already cemented. Attacking that legacy, some argue, does more harm to Roy than to Floyd.
One thing any boxer don't want to have anybody question, especially another boxer, is his heart. No matter how you slice the pie. Nigga, I done had 50 professional fights. Nigga, I done had hundreds and hundreds of fights as an amateur and growing up as a kid. I done had bloody noses, busted lips. We done seen Floyd get hit throughout his career before. Judah done caught him with one. Shane Mosley done caught him one. Other guys throughout his career that caught him with some shots. Miguel Cotto that had his nose busted up and all that. So when you question his heart, just even with his ability to be like, hey, nigga, I'm going to get in this ring and really put my life on the line, that nigga going at Roy Jones. Now, this is nothing new. Throughout these last years, they've been going back and forth and things. We've heard the list when Floyd did his top 5. Roy Jones didn't like it because of what he said about Muhammad Ali throughout the years and his defense style of doing the like rope-a-dope or the, not the rope-a-dope, the like ball up and take the hits and stuff like that, and what he said about Roy Jones' fight style at that time as well.
Roy Jones and Muhammad Ali is the same fight. Their defense is their legs. They're young, and at the top of their game, they can move. Once their legs went away, they sat it down the rope-a-dope. Ali, the same fighter that got beat by a fighter with 7 fights. Leon Spinks beat Muhammad Ali when he only had 7 fights. Ken Norton really beat Ali all 3 times. Go back and look at the fights. And I take my hat off to Roy Jones. Still be more world champions than Roy Jones.
Then Roy Jones started critiquing his career, questioning him, saying he was ducking people in his prime, and them just taking their little shots at each other. So this is nothing new.
Do you respect the Floyd 50-0, or is it like?
You got to respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Chavez was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could have retired at 80-0. You go ever top that? No. He just didn't stop, right? You got the 50 and you stopped because of Rocky Marciano.
Right.
So Rocky died. If he wouldn't die, he probably would have kept going too.
From Roy Jones Jr.'s perspective, Floyd's career is as much about brand management as it is about boxing. While acknowledging the value of Floyd's undefeated record, Roy questions the level of risk behind it. He suggests that Floyd carefully selected fights that could be marketed and controlled, avoiding the most dangerous matchups. According to Roy, true greatness comes from taking risks, facing opponents who could genuinely beat you. He respects Floyd's skill but believes the hype machine around him has inflated his reputation beyond what pure in-ring performance might warrant.
Even at this age, who's better? Let's do it. We don't got to do subliminal. Roy Jones, 56 years of age, right? If you don't know, Roy Jones, who's 66 wins, 10 losses, no draw, 47 wins by way of knockout. He was knocked out 5 times in his career. Stands at 5'11" with a 74-inch arm reach. Roy Jones was asked a few times, particularly he did an interview with another Hall of Famer, an Olympic gold medalist, 2-division world champion retired, Andre S.O.G. Ward. And Roy Jones was asked about, what his thoughts is of Floyd Mayweather. He's always been very outspoken when it comes to Floyd Mayweather. He's never kept it a secret. He don't value Floyd Mayweather because Floyd Mayweather made a statement about Roy Jones' icon, right? A guy he looked up to, the GOAT, that many people believe, Muhammad Ali. When Floyd Mayweather made the comments that Muhammad Ali is not better than him, that he's better than Muhammad Ali, Roy Jones didn't take that too light. Roy Jones was not happy with that. He said, how you gonna say you better than the GOAT? How you gonna say you better than somebody that paved the way for us all? How you gonna say, that you could beat Muhammad Ali? You a small guy. You understand what I'm saying? And rightfully so, I get it. But Roy Jones, gotta understand, everybody's mindset ain't his mindset, right? Everybody don't have the same mindset. Everybody's not looking at it the same way, right? Floyd Mayweather always says this. It is no disrespect to no other fighter, but I ain't getting the sport of boxing. This ain't no fighter is better than me, and he ain't supposed to, right? You get in this, yeah, you have idols, you have icons, you have people that paved the way that you look up to, but you get in it to be better than them, right? It's just like being a parent, right? You want your kids to be better than you, not equal to you, not on the same level, but you want them to be better than you. And that's how Floyd Mayweather look at it. Yeah, Muhammad Ali paved the way. Yes, he's great, but guess what? I ain't getting in this sport to say somebody's better than me. Now, where Floyd Mayweather went a little sideways to the people when Muhammad Ali's kids and family got involved, his daughter Layla Ali, they wasn't happy.
Clarissa Shields has entered the conversation, bringing her own championship credibility into the mix. She's called for the issue to be settled the only way boxing truly understands, inside the ring. While she praises Floyd's talent and achievements, she questions the weight of those accomplishments without facing a high-risk challenge like the one Roy proposes. Her remarks have added more fuel to the fire, proving that even among elite fighters, the idea of Mayweather versus Jones still sparks serious interest.
You and Jake, you ain't gotta like me, just respect me. That's it.
I like that.
I ain't gotta like him, but respect me.
I agree.
Last
one. I know it's been talked about, it's brought up. When I was looking online, I just couldn't believe the back and forth with Floyd Mayweather and Roy Jones Jr. I don't like the debate. To me, they're legendary, they're Hall of Famers. Well, I don't understand this beef. I mean, what do you think about it overall?
Beef is beef, man. Smoke is smoke. People don't like each other, man. I don't know why everybody act like they're so shocked. There's people who I don't like. Hell, beef is beef, man. And everybody got their egos, and you know, Floyd posted that story where he showed Roy Jones getting knocked out, and then Roy said what he said, and it was like, now it's beef. So, hey, best way to handle beef is to fight.
That's what Tarver said. Just let him fight. Let him fight.
Just let him fucking fight.
You see another exhibition on that.
That's how I feel about all my beef. Just let us fight, goddamn. I want to fight somebody.
So if I had to bet the house, who would I bet on? Mayweather or Roy Jones Jr. if that fight actually did happen?
I have seen Mayweather train, and I was in Dubai with him on one of his exhibition fights. And I tell you that Mayweather can come back and fight professional against some of the best men in the world right now. So.
Roy Jones Jr.'s position is now gaining traction beyond his dedicated fan base. Many recall his prime, a time when he redefined athleticism with unmatched speed, reflexes, and knockout power. He regularly faced elite opponents and often made it look effortless. This willingness to take real risks forms the backbone of his criticism against Floyd. When Roy speaks about what defines true greatness, he draws from personal experience. That authenticity gives weight to his perspective, making his critique of Floyd's career harder to dismiss outright.
Roy Jones Jr. is telling the truth about Floyd Mayweather Jr. Finally, as the two of these incredible fighters have been going back and forth in the media, trading barbs, trading insults. But as people listen and look, one thing that stands out to me is that you guys must have really forgotten how great a fighter Roy Jones Jr. was at his peak. When you look at Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s whole career, you see a perfect career, incredible fights, no losses. But what you won't see is any time in his career where he was as good and as dominant at his peak as Roy Jones Jr. was. Roy Jones Jr. was one of the best fighters, pound for pound, #1 fighter in the sport of boxing for over a decade, and he deserves respect for that. Now, specifically about what Floyd Mayweather Jr. had to say and the insult that he had about Muhammad Ali, that's what is at the root of Roy Jones Jr.'s problem with Floyd Mayweather Jr. Because Floyd Mayweather Jr., despite how great he is absolutely positively an egomaniac, seemingly incapable of giving other people their credit. If you can't give credit to Muhammad Ali as being one of the top 5 fighters of your lifetime, Floyd, stop it. You know full well that he is a better fighter than Roberto Duran and that you are just being petty and insulting about the man. And I applaud Roy Jones Jr. for checking Floyd Mayweather on that. And he isn't the first person to check Floyd about that. Mike Tyson said the same thing. Floyd is just an incredibly, incredibly gifted person in the ring, but outside the ring, I think it's kind of hard to find anybody that's a bigger jackass than Floyd Mayweather Jr.
In Roy's view, the gap between Floyd Mayweather and fighters like Sugar Ray Leonard is vast. He describes Leonard as a warrior, a fighter with not only skill, but also unmatched grit and a willingness to endure punishment in pursuit of victory. Leonard's era demanded constant clashes with the best, while Roy believes Floyd's brilliance is more technical than fiery. To him, the comparison isn't just about ability, it's about mentality. Whether or not the fight ever happens, the idea of Roy versus Floyd has captured the imagination of the boxing world. Mayweather supporters highlight his flawless 50-0 record and ring mastery. Roy's fans point to his daring career, devastating knockouts, and willingness to take on danger. Analysts continue to dissect what could have been. While the debate rages online, this war of words has transformed into one of the most intriguing what-if matchups in recent boxing memory.
Yeah, I heard all about it. I saw Roy Jones call out Floyd Mayweather after Floyd Mayweather's subliminal disses. I saw it. And you guys are hitting me up repeatedly. Showbiz, who do you have if Roy Jones and Floyd Mayweather were to fight? And, you know, I must say Roy Jones is my favorite fighter ever. He's my favorite fighter ever. You guys know I was a huge fanboy and all those things. I've said it repeatedly. But if they were to fight, I'll be rooting on Floyd Mayweather, man. I can't. Listen, regardless of how many times I've criticized Floyd and his career or whatever, Tim T has always shown me love, man. Floyd Mayweather showed me love, his son, his family. look, TMT has always shown love, bro. They have kept it a bean. I just never really been able to connect with Roy like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen him a few times, but I'm going with Floyd on this one, man.
That's all for today's video. Stay tuned for more. Until next time.